Welcome back to Driving Academy, guys, where we help you launch a successful truck driving career with the training and information you need to make the right move. Today, we're going to answer a big question for anyone considering a career behind the wheel. Is driving a tanker truck a good job in 2025? We're going to cover the current job market, how much you can earn, what it takes to get started, and the pros and cons of the specific trucking career. Let's get into it. First up, how many drivers are there in the U.S. currently? As of 2025, there are 3.5 million professional truck drivers in the United States. Of those, only a small percentage are certified to haul tanker load. The industry is still expanding. Now, tanker driving is a specialty, which means it requires extra training, but it also offers bigger rewards in exchange. So how many drivers are needed? The industry is still experiencing a major driver shortage, with estimates showing over 60,000 truck drivers needed. And many of these are for specialized roles like tanker drivers. Companies are actively looking for qualified drivers to transport liquids, fuels, chemicals, and food grade products, all of which are in constant demand, regardless of the economy. Now let's talk numbers. Starting salary and earning potential. Tanker drivers typically earn more than general freight drivers. The average starting salary in 2025 for a new tanker driver ranges from $65,000 a year to $75,000 a year, depending on location and the type of product you're hauling. Experienced tanker drivers with hazmat endorsements can make well over $90,000 to $100,000 a year, especially if they're working regional or long haul routes. Now, that's significantly higher than many entry-level jobs requiring a college degree, and you can earn it with far less student debt. So how easy is it to become a tanker driver? You'll first need a CDL Class A, and then you'll need to add a tanker endorsement. You can get the tanker endorsement by taking the associated knowledge test at the same time you're taking your CDL permit tests. If you plan on hauling hazardous materials, you'll also need a hazmat endorsement. Much like the tanker endorsement, to get the hazmat, it's not too hard to qualify, but you will need to pass a written exam and a background check. If you're applying for a hazmat endorsement, you must complete the required entry-level driving training, or ELDT, before taking your knowledge tests. If you get both the tanker and hazmat endorsement, you'll automatically get a combination hazardous material and tank vehicles, which shows up as an X endorsement on your license. Now, some employers may require a little driving experience before just handing you a tanker. Let's talk about the pros of driving a tanker. You're going to get higher pay compared to most other CDL jobs. There's a consistent demand for tanker drivers across industries, and there's less loading and unloading. Specialized skills also give you more job security. It's not going to be a lot of people that can do what you can do. And there's a lot of travel opportunities with regional and long haul options. So for all of you travel heads out there, there's an opportunity for you to see what this great country has to offer. Now, there are some cons too. Increased responsibility. Tankers can be dangerous, especially with hazmat, and it's harder to handle the load. The liquid surge, shifting of liquid in the tank can affect handling. And of course, it requires extra certifications and safety training, which we talked about earlier. It's going to be higher amounts of insurance required, and it's going to be more strenuous background check standards. Some hauls are time sensitive, which adds pressure to whomever's hauling it across the country. So what are the opportunities in 2025? This year, luckily, the market is strong. E-commerce is still growing, and with more distribution warehouses opening across the country, tanker freight is moving faster and more frequently than ever. Think about all the fuel chemicals, milk, and other liquid products that need to be moved every day to keep these operations running. Now, with the current Trump administration's drill baby drill approach to oil and natural gas,
drill baby drill,
especially in more remote areas where there aren't pipelines, we can expect to see a significant increase in the need for tanker drivers to bring these resources to refineries and out to consumers. But what about the challenges for the future? The biggest long-term challenge is the push for self-driving trucks, as you all know. While we're still at least 15 years away from fully autonomous vehicles taking over the trucking OBS, it's really not coming anytime soon. But it is something to keep an eye out for, especially for long-haul routes. However, if you want to future-proof your trucking career, become a tanker driver. Autonomous trucks are almost exclusively being trained on dry-vans, and because of the unpredictable nature of hauling liquid cargo, AI systems are not going to be ready to handle the slushing of the liquids in the tank for decades to come. There's also a possibility of stricter safety regulations coming down the pipeline, especially around hazmat materials and environmental rules. That could increase training requirements or make certain jobs harder to get. So is driving a tanker a good job in 2025? The answer is absolutely, for the right person. If you're responsible, safety-minded, and want to earn top dollar in the trucking industry, tanker driving offers strong pay, steady work, room for growth, all that good stuff. Just know with higher pay comes higher expectations. But if you're up to the challenge, it can be a great move for your career. Now, if you're thinking about getting your CDL and you want to explore tanker training, Driving Academy can definitely help you get started. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more CDL career tips to our channel, and drop a comment if you're considering adding a tanker endorsement to your CDL. Thanks for watching the channel. Stay safe, and we'll see you on the road and in our next video.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to get your CDL license, you know where to go. Check out our website, cdldrivingacademy.com, right over there. And if you like this video, you'll definitely like this video right over here. So make sure you check that out. But before anything else, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you soon.